Hi Soapies, Sherry here from a Misty Dimness AMD soap. And today I'm doing a little bit of housekeeping. I washed my cleaning rags when I clean out my bowls and all the pitchers and utensils that I use. I just used some cut up bed sheets, and so my box was full. So I throw them into a box after I've used them, and then after a couple weeks I get a little bit low on cleaning rags, and so I throw them into the washer with a little bit of washing detergent and some borax or washing soda. I've heard or read that washing soda is better, but I don't have any. I do have borax, so I go ahead and throw in a couple tablespoon or two of that with them, and they come out fairly clean. They're no longer greasy and gross, so that's the important part. But anyway, so I'm doing some folding, and I thought I would practice my multitasking, being able to talk while I'm doing something, and just catch you guys up on what's going on with AMD soaps. So let's see, coming off the cure rack, I have some soaps that you guys have seen videos made for, and some soaps I don't think I have done. I actually have one here that I have one on the curing rack that isn't even on my list. I'm gonna have to go back and check the dates for when that was made. Somehow the entry was, I use the software to see, there I go talking with my hands, so I can't do stuff while I talk. I use a software that keeps track of the soaps that I made, the cure dates, batch numbers, the recipes, everything. It's really great. It's called SoapMaker 3, and is the single-handedly the best investment I've ever made. But so yeah, I do have one, but the software is only as good as the user. Hi. So sometimes I forget to put a recipe into the cure thing, so I have to go back and kind of look and try to remember when I made that soap. So I do have one. I have an oatmeal stout, which I think I made a video for, and then I didn't post it because it flopped. The fragrance oil completely separated, so I wound up having to hot process, it's called rebatching, but basically I poured it out of the mold and into a crock pot and let it cook up that way, and then put it back into a mold till it hardened up. And so that one's been curing. I think that one might almost be ready to go as well, just from what my memory is of that one. I think it's probably ready to go. So Soap of the Month Club Melon Ball, which you guys there should be a video on there. I'll link them below in the description box, so if you want to see these soaps made, you sure can. So the Melon Ball is done, so I'm going to get that one packaged up so it's ready to go for next month, because that is September Soap of the Month Club. If you haven't joined my Soap of the Month Club, or you're curious about my Soap of the Month Club, what it is 6 months. It's a prepaid subscription, and it's for 6 months, so every month you get a bar of soap that's kind of at my choosing. I kind of try to pick something thematic for the month, or sometimes it's even totally an experiment. I'm gonna be honest, I've done that a few times. Just, I want to do this kind of soap, but I don't know if it's gonna work, so I'm gonna do it as Soap in the Month Club. And anyways, right now I do have, I think I have like three open spots on my Soap of the Month Club. So if you're interested in that, head over to amdsoap.com, click the link that gets you to my Etsy store, and I think the Soap of the Month Club is one of the featured. If it's not, just do a search or run through the listings quick and you should see it. The price for that is $30. That does have free shipping. So yeah, it's fun, it's neat, it's a great gift, because we are getting into Christmas season. People start thinking about Christmas, so if that's something you'd like to order for Christmas, you can go ahead and order it now and just put a note on there, this is a gift, please wait until December to start. And then those soaps go out right around the 16th of the month, the mid-month. I thought about starting at the beginning of the month, but hi, I'm Sherry. The beginning of the month is just, absolute chaos for me. I don't know why. It's just, I don't really have anything going on. It's just, oh my goodness, I don't think I could do the first of the month. I just don't think I could do it. I've thought about gradually, you know, shifting it over to be a first of the month thing. But no, I think it's more, not so much as what goes on the first of the month as what goes on at the end of the month for me. You know, because I do all my books for the soap business and just wrapping up a whole month, you know, and making plans on what I need to do for the next month, where I need to, what supplies I need to buy for the next month, what shows I have going on for the next month. So yeah. So continuing on with mechanics, with the soaps that are on the cure rack that are coming off. Mechanics Scrub is coming off in 11 days. Energy is coming off in 14 days. Mechanics Scrub doesn't have a video for it because that one's, it's kind of a hot process. Basically, I take all the scraps from my soap beveling and I melt them together in a crock pot, and I add a little bit of my liquid soap. I was looking to see if I have some handy that I could grab, and just to show you guys, I have been experimenting and playing with liquid soap for about a year now. Not real consistent with the experimenting part, to be honest. So anyways, so I do have some. I'm not selling it right now, and I don't think I ever plan to sell it. But anyways, so a little bit of liquid soap goes into there, so I can plop it into the mold, and some pumice in there, and it works really great for scrubbing some dirt and grease off your hands. So I'm restocking very small. I do those in really small batches, about 4 bars. In this batch, I'm going to grab one because I am so excited about how they turned out. In this batch turned out really nice and square, which just has me totally stoked. But aren't these so cool looking? They look kind of like rocks, or, you know, or like concrete with rocks in it, but it's so cool. And so you can kind of see, I didn't let it melt down all the way, so there are still some chunks of the shreds, so you can kind of see different soaps in there, and it's just so much fun. Like this one right here, I know exactly what that is. That's part of one of my headless pink flamingos from last February Soap of the Month Club. So fun. The Energy that I also did a video for, that one's going to be done in 14 days. It feels like it's been longer than that, actually. I was really surprised that it still had 14 days left. I was like, gosh, isn't that one done yet? The Ocean, or the Sea Salt and Driftwood that I have a video posted for, that one was a 3-part video. Sorry about that, guys. That one is done in 10 days, so you can kind of see my video editing and posting process is a little bit behind. The Cherry Almond is in 15 days, and I just posted that one on Friday, so I'm running a tad bit behind. And then the Mint Patchouli, which I haven't posted yet, that one will be done in 52 days because it's a Zola Zypha. So it needs, I think I give those 58 days, which is about 8 weeks, if my math's right. It might be 56 days. Anyways, yeah, that one gets a full 8 weeks to cure. And then the Castile that I made on January 3rd. I actually have 2 batches. I made one just before Christmas. And then I made one the 3rd of January. And the one that's just for entertainment's sake, to remind us how little time is left in this year, I thought I would mention that the one that I made on the 3rd is done in 137 days. So basically in 134 days, 2018 is gone. So lots of work to do yet, though, to finish out 2018. My videos to post, I have a failed batch. It was epic failure, you guys. I'm almost embarrassed to post this video. It's so bad. But it was an epic failure of the Peach Poppy Buttermilk soap. I am going to be retrying that one. I don't quite have the nerve up to do it yet. Maybe maybe tomorrow night. We'll see. I have another soap I'm going to work on tonight. Then I have, of course, the Mint Patch Zola Zypha. So that one is mint patchouli, essential oils, and usually I do that one as an aloe vera, but I'm so totally in love with Zola Zypha soaps. You guys, I've been using the Jade Zola Zypha in the shower, and I love it. I love it to the point that I'm thinking I'm going to actually steal a bar, because I've been using the end cuts. I'm thinking I'm actually going to steal a bar of my own for the shower. But I really love the Zola Zypha soaps. I can't say that enough. And so anyways, there'll be a video for that one, 2 videos, because I don't have cutting and making videos as one video, and I just do want to apologize about that for people who don't like that. And you know what, quite honestly, when I watch other soap maker videos, I don't like it either. I like to see it all in one video, but now that I understand a little bit more the struggle of making soap videos, I'm a lot more tolerant of it. There's one, I think he calls himself the Soap Guy, and his videos are always 2 parts, one of the making and one the cut, and I've just learned to be really tolerant of it. So basically, long story short, soaps are made on one day and cut the next day, and so it has to be 2 videos to start with, and I'm working on a limited budget, so I don't have the money to buy see, there I go, can't talk and multitask at the time. So I don't have really the money to invest right now in a really good video editing software, and I'm also working with a very limited computer setup. When I purchased my computer 3 years ago, I did not purchase a computer that was really made to handle videos well. Yeah, my next computer upgrade, it will be a computer that can handle editing videos, can handle holding a lot more software applications, because the computer I have now doesn't really hold anything other than Office and internet capabilities, which at the time that I bought it 3 years ago, that was really all I needed it for. So yeah. Oh, that's kind of crazy. I've had my computer as long as I've had my husband. Well, he wasn't my husband at the time. He was my boyfriend. But anyways, so places to be. I made notes. So I kind of try to stay on track. I've been all over. Yeah. So places to be. I only have possibly 3 shows left this year. So Saturday, this Saturday, August 20, the 25th already? 24th, 25th, whatever. I will be at Treasure at the River in Sioux Falls, so if you are local to Sioux Falls, check me out there. I will be in Revillo, October, I think it's the 14th. And then I will possibly be at a Watertown show in November. I still have to make that phone call yet. I'm not good at phone calls. I like procrastinate and making phone calls really bad. It's the introvert in me. I just don't like making phone calls. So anyways, I'll be making that phone call though, because I would kind of like to do a show in November. It's kind of a nice little pick-me-up for December, for the end of the year sales. I haven't heard yet if Mary Redlin is still going to have her artesian market that runs from Thanksgiving until Christmas. But if she does, I will probably be at that as well. And I will keep you guys posted on that deal. And then I have my last 2 notes here are about all the soaps I have to do. I have 24 soaps in my to-do queue. That sounds totally ridiculous. Even when I hear it, I go, oh my God, what am I thinking? But I have a goal to sell like 700 bars of soap between now and the end of the year. And so in order to do that, I have to have about 400 bars more in stock than what I currently have. So I'm going to do, I have about 24 more soaps to make. And then I'm going to be premiering, because I told you guys I love the Zola Zypha soaps and I really want you guys to try them. And I'm going to be premiering a Zola Zypha soap once a month for the rest of the year. So in September will be Jade. October will be the Mint Patch, which is the Mint and Patchouli. November I haven't made yet. I'll probably do that 2 weeks from now. And that will be a Peony. And then in December is going to be the Big Chiller. I've had quite a few people ask me to bring that fragrance back. It's a combination of menthol and what else do I have in there? Menthol and rosemary for sure. I'm trying to remember if there's actually any mint in there. I don't think I have mint in there. I think it's just menthol and rosemary that's in there, and people have asked for it back because they thought it was great during the winter time. It does not cure colds. And I don't even really promote it as helping to relieve colds, but some customers have chosen to use it when they are sick and have told me that it does help them feel better. So take that for whatever it's worth. I don't know, some people just like really minty, tingly soaps, and with a menthol soap it is going to be really cool and refreshing. So that's how I like to promote it. It's cool and refreshing. So I'm going to redo the Big Chiller as a mint soap. And I am way past my quick 10-minute video here. So a couple of them just to give you guys a heads up. So maybe you'll come back and watch a video if there's something that you're interested in seeing. I'm going to be doing, some of the ones that I'm going to be doing are the Honey I Washed the Kids. I've had a lot of requests to do that, lush type fragrance. So I'll be doing a batch of that. The Lilac Coconut Milk, that was crazy popular last spring. I sold out before it was even off the cure rack. That one, I'm going to do a batch of that for Christmas. And actually, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to keep that in my always in stock lineup. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to do the Peach Poppy Buttermilk Soap. Working up the courage for that one. I have 3 custom orders right now. I am taking custom orders until, I think I said the end of September. I have to work on getting my newsletter out yet. That was just my reminder because I give the cutoff date in my newsletter. So if you aren't signed up for that, shoot me an email at amdsoap@gmail.com and I will set you up to receive the newsletter. It comes out only once a month. And let's see, so custom orders, I think I gave you to the end of September to order those. London Man, I'm going to bring that one back. That one was crazy popular with girls. It's a really nice light men's fragrance, and a lot of women are just really drawn to it for themselves, and I think that's awesome. I really love it when something speaks to everyone, not just men and not just women. And then Tuscan Cedarwood Beer Soap is also on my list to do. I have a whole slug of beer soaps I'm going to be doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what's on the list, in addition to the Tuscan Cedarwood. The Oatmeal Stout one, I have decided that the 7 bars that I have currently in stock, those are going to be it. When those are gone, that one is gone. I'm tired of dealing with that pain in the butt fragrance oil. So anyways, my timer telling me that dinner is done just went off. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. And stay soapy, and don't forget to check me out on amdsoap.com. Click the link that gets you to the Etsy store, and like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.